Great. So welcome everyone to the call. We'd just like to make this quick product testimony disclaimer. We're not here to diagnose any medical problems. However, this is a site for informational or educational purposes only and does not substitute professional medical advice or consultation with your healthcare provider. And so we are now getting ready to start our meeting tonight. We just want to welcome everyone and all of our new people that are on tonight. And if you are a guest, we thank you for joining us and being a woman of your word or a man of your word and showing up tonight. That is so powerful. So at this time, we're getting ready to do our company motto, and we're going to ask Mike or Chris. Chris, go ahead and do our company motto.
Okay. Welcome, everybody. Christopher Griffin, Stark Vegas, Mississippi. We're getting ready to get started. Hopefully, we're going to have a dynamic meeting tonight. So, company motto, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to try that one more again. Company motto, are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
Good job. Awesome. Thank you, Chris. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sharon Wilson, and I am excited to see each and every one of you on this call tonight. This is great. We're going to ask you to mute your phone and keep your phones muted if you don't mind. We're getting ready to just open up, and at this time, we're going to ask some of our leaders just to greet you. We'll start with Mon and Ari. Just unmute and greet everyone.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Tuesday night amazing health and wellness call. This is Mon Akavong and my better half, Ari. Cheryl Master from NC Global. Really glad everybody's here tonight. We got some amazing lineup of testimony about our business and our products. So get ready, take notes, and get back with the person that invites you to the call. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mon. Miss Patricia Hornsby.
Thank you, Sharon. Good evening, everyone. My name is Patricia A. Hornsby, and I am from Charlotte, North Carolina, the NC Global. And I'd like to welcome you this evening, and we are happy to have each and every one of you on, and you are in for a ride. So please sit back and enjoy the flight.
Awesome. Thank you, Miss Patricia. Mr. Jacob.
All the way from Charlotte, North Carolina, Tom Jacob, Diamond Master in the Queen City. Put your seatbelts on. You're going for a great ride. You're going to be enthused. You're going to be enhanced. You're going to see things you've never seen. You're going to hear things that's going to be good for you. So just take your time, take some good notes, and you might be able to tell somebody about what you hear tonight. Back to you, Sharon.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're just happy for each and every one of you that are on the call. We do have a special guest speaker tonight. But before we do, we're going to start with just a few testimonies. Mr. Keith, are you able to unmute and give us your testimony, sir? Mr. Keith Jordan. I don't know. Oh, you can't hear us. Okay. All right. Well, we'll get back to you once you figure that out. You might need to start all over again, come out and come back in. All right. Okay. All right. So at this time, we're going to go all the way to, let me see if I see Ms. Sue Robinson. Ms. Sue Robinson, go ahead and unmute and share your testimony with us.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm so glad to be here with you. Thank you for asking me to be here. I am so glad about the Atomy products. And I'm so glad and I'm just thankful each day for learning and knowing about Atomy. I have one grandson, and my grandson was born premature. and he had a low immune system. They told my daughter when he was born that, you know, there was a very slim chance that he would make it, but through the grace of God, he made it. They gave her a long list of different things that would be wrong with him, but thank the Lord, he had none of those problems. But it was one thing that we noticed by him. He was easy to catch cold. He was always sick with a cold. He had bad allergy problems. He had all those kind of things. And for his first 7 years in school, he always had to miss a lot of days being sick. So when we learn about the Atomy products, my daughter didn't, you know, she didn't get involved with it at first, but later after the COVID came in existence, she put her children on the products. And she put them on the HemoHim. They didn't like it, but she made them stay on it for a while, a long time. So then she decided, just let them get off it. But she kept them on the Color Food Vitamin C. My grandson went the whole school year, this year. He did not miss one day being sick. He did not have a cold all season long. He have not had any trouble in the pollen season with his allergies. And I just give God the glory, and I give all God the glory and the credit to the Atomy product, that the time that he was on the HemoHim and being on the Color Food Vitamin C, that his immune system built up to be strong enough where he could fight off all these different sickness and illness that he always would deal with. So that's my testimony. I won't take it back because I know myself what the products have done for my body and all the other ones that are in my downline. Thank you for letting me share.
Thank you, Miss Sue Robinson. That is an awesome, awesome testimony about your grandson. We really appreciate you sharing that because these products are so good and we keep saying it over and over, but the testimonies, that tells the real story. So thank you for sharing that. Powerful, powerful. We're going to grab another testimony. First of all, do we have any volunteer? Any volunteer? Someone may have a testimony to share. Go ahead. Okay, that was your opportunity. All right, Mr. Christopher, we need your testimony on the fine sign. Could you give us that real quick, sir?
I knew you were gonna do that.
Okay.
But yes, my testimony is gonna be on the fine sign, my favorite product. I take a lot of different Atomy products, but my favorite is the Atomy Fine Zyme. The Fine Zyme is made to help with digestion, and it does just what it says. The product is formulated to digest and break down carbohydrates and proteins in several different manners. And I guarantee that if you take the Fine Zyme the way you're supposed to, that it will make you regular. It will have you digesting your food. And that's the important thing about digesting your food. It does you no good if it just goes in and goes out. The Fine Zyme breaks it down, which makes it easier to digest. And when you digest your food properly, your body functions properly. Uncle Mike will tell you quick, the food that we eat, every bit of it is just about no good. So we need supplements. And we in Atomy have the best products in the world. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but unlike Miss Sue, that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Keith, are you available to unmute? Because I know he had a testimony, so I wanted to get it in. Okay. All right, look like we're gonna have to get Mr. Keith next time. I'm so sorry. Looking forward to hearing your testimony. All right, okay, Uncle Mike, we're gonna turn it over to you in just a second, but I want to recognize our Diamond Master, KJ Jemison. Miss KJ?
Hello.
Hello.
Ms.
Hello.
KJ.
Hi.
We have KJ. We had several hellos.
Yeah, speaking.
Okay, go ahead, Ms. KJ. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I have many testimonial. But now I was talking to a lot of people with the apple jelly stick, and they actually lose weight, and also they got an energy, and they can feel the difference. And also that I talked to people that have a skin problem with a bad eczema, and actually they cleared up, and they've been buying a lot of those what you call atom cleanser, body wash, body lotion, and essential oil. That was amazing for those people with the eczema, and also people with the what was cancer. People with the cancer, they come up and they give me good report, and they feel better, and also they get energy. So that was really good. They go through now chemotherapy, and they thought they're gonna be really exhausted. They feedback, say they really good with that. And also one lady just bought the hairspray, those hair 생모단 tonic, hair tonic, sprayed on it one place that she have a bald spot, and she started using it, and it was working, really growing. And her mother come look at it, and her mother may ask, can I take you stuff? And her mother started using it. Her mother started growing her hair. So now they asked me, give me a couple of bottles of it. So, you know, testimony after testimony, people just loving the product, and they enjoy their feedback, and they ask for more. And this is the Atomy. It's a fabulous. Back to you, Sharon.
All right, thank you, KJ. Great information. All right, Uncle Mike, we're turning it over to you to introduce our speaker for the evening, and I'm going to ask everyone to take notes, take copious notes, because she's going to give us some great information. All right, Uncle Mike, it's all yours.
All right, thank you very much, Sales Master Sharon Wilson. Want to say good evening to everyone. I'm so happy that you are here. And we do have a very special guest tonight. She's just been with the company over a year, and she's really doing good, growing her business and her expertise. Her name is Dr. Cheryl Young. She's an OB/GYN doctor. She is also board certified dealing with the skin. It's a long word, and so I don't even want to try to mess it up. Also, she's also a professional bodybuilder. Bubba and I actually met her at an event in Montgomery, Alabama last year, and we signed her up. She was one of the first people to sign up, and she'd been faithful and in there. And so she's going to talk to us tonight about some things dealing with the skin. After it's over, we'll open it up for a few questions, and then we'll take it from there. So at this time, let's give a warm welcome to Dr. Cheryl Young. Dr. Young, how are you doing this evening? Let's see, is she muted?
Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, good evening. How are y'all doing?
Doing great. We're so happy to have you with us. You and I have talked several times over the last year, and I'm just so happy. Let me tell you, when she competes, she goes, what time do you go to bed? 7 o'clock or 8?
Oh, 8 o'clock.
She go to bed at 8 o'clock, so that's why we never see her on the calls. Okay, so when she's competing, she can only eat certain things, but let me tell you, she's in bed at 8 o'clock. So right now she's on a special assignment, and so that is only why we're able to have her tonight. So Cheryl, I'm going to turn it over to you, and thank you again for being with us. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. And I just want to say that, you know, I'm not going to hold you all, but what I tried to do was look at some things that everyone needs to know about, and that's skin. And so if you don't know, the skin actually is the largest organ on the body. So basically, collagen is what I'm going to talk about. And you have about 3/4 of collagen in the entire body because of the skin. And then the rest, is collagen, but maybe a third of that, and that's it. And so what is collagen? And so collagen is a protein. And where do you find it? You find it, the joints, the blood, the skin, the muscles. And so, but what I'm gonna focus on is the skin, because what it does for the skin is that it allows the skin to actually stretch, and it is that elasticity that people see. And the face is what we always forget about. We don't really do well with taking care of our skin, our face. And so what collagen does is really, as you get older, the body just does not produce it anymore. And so we have to find other things that are natural to help with those things that the body is no longer producing. And if it's producing it, it's not producing a whole lot of it. And so I'm into more of a prevention mode. And so I think that, collagen and other things that the body just does not produce, we should start doing it earlier versus when we get older, because then it's kind of hard to catch up. And so you can actually look at people's face and somewhat define how old they are. And so therefore, if you start doing collagen early, then you could be 70 and still look like you're 30, because the collagen is there and it maintains. And so Atomy has a wonderful, wonderful product, which is the Gold Collagen Ampoule. And of course, Mike he always says I don't pronounce these words correctly because I'm not Korean. And so we get into it all the time about how we pronounce these words, but either way, it's a great product because of the fact that it gives you the radiance that women are looking for, those magazines, that glow, and then through the whole process, it's treating your skin, and it's building and helping the body produce or maintain the collagens that you already have. And so that's why, I think this is a great product. I have been using this product for not even 2 months. And I had a patient just this Saturday say, well, what are you doing with your skin? And I said, well, I'm just putting collagen on it. And he said, I don't believe that. I think you're doing more than just that. And I said, no, that's all I'm doing. And she says, well, let me just see the stuff that you have here, that you have on your face, because whatever you have on your face, that's what I want too. And so she said, I still can't believe that's all you do. So then I started talking to her about the Absolute. And of course, I use Absolute as well. Some of the things that, although they say that the Gold Collagen is a makeup, it's really not a makeup. I mean, they call it a makeup because they have the different colors, but I have tried at least a couple of those gold colors. And what the skin does is it absorbs this collagen. And I don't know that, people, here has tried it, but what it does is the skin absorbs it to the point where you take your hand, and if you touch your skin, it won't be on your hand. And so what I normally do is I use the toner. I do have, all my products are Atomy products. And so I use Absolute toner. That's first. And then I take this collagen and that little compress pad that I didn't know too much about because I don't do makeup. I'm very natural. And I put just a little bit, but just a little bit is, you may say, is too much. Because I say all the time, it's just too much. But I take just one pat of that collagen and I just spread it all over my face, my skin. And then I take the nourisher of the Absolute. And all you need is just a little. That's all you need is a little. And then I'll take the Absolute has one that's for the eyes. So all you need is just a little around your eye, the upper and lower part of the eye. And then after that, I use the lotion just a little bit and just rub it in. And you'll just be totally surprised of what your skin looks like, your face. And so I thought that it was too oily. And then at the gym, I had guys approaching saying, "You are glowing. Your skin is just glowing." I started laughing because I'm saying, here I am thinking that my skin is too oily, and they're saying it's glowing. I said, well, maybe that's what I'm trying to say, it's glowing. And so it's a great product, and so with the collagen, you're not going to go wrong because as you age, this is something that you're going to need, and it's something that basically it would definitely help your skin. If you have skin that's just really dehydrates fast, this will kind of help pull that water in, so that basically you don't have just dry skin per se when it comes to your skin. And so I think that's all, because I want to make this very short, but at least understand what collagen does. And collagen can be used for a lot of different things in the medical world. But since we're all into skin, I want to just stay focused with the skin itself.
Okay, right. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Cheryl. Yeah, we're going to open it up so if anyone has any question, because you know what? When her and I was talking and she was telling me about this collagen, I didn't know what it was. And then come to find out that it is this gold collagen ampoule cushion, and she uses number 05. I call it caramel. I think she may say caramel. So anyway, that's the one that she uses. So that there is that's some good information. We'll take a few questions. I say Chris has his hand up. What's up, Chris?
Hey, what's going on, Mike? First question I have, ma'am, is I did write this down. Once the skin is stretched, as you were talking about, does collagen also help it to retract, to shrink back to wherever it was? If you're losing weight, does that help? Does collagen help with that?
Yes, it does. But of course, there's different types of collagen. And so this particular collagen itself is for the face, but then they have collagen that comes into a protein base, which is it's dry, and you just kind of mix it with water or whatever you want to put it in, and you just kind of swallow it. So a lot of people use that. Some people will use capsules also to kind of help. If this is just a whole body type of function, then you're going to need more than just this cushion.
Right. Okay. I know that some of our products have collagen in them. And also the other question is this particular product strictly for women?
No, of course not. And that's one of the things that I was talking to Mike about when he was talking about his face and how, he started using Absolute. And so, of course, they do have a product for men that I actually purchased for my brother for Christmas, and they love it. But the one thing that I've came to realize is that the guys really don't focus a whole lot about their face. And so all these products are really good for men. Some probably more designed for men, but because it's natural, you can't use it, any of them.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good question, Chris. All right, we're going to go to Sheila Mack. I want you back.
Hello there. My question, Ms. Young, And thank you for the info. You know, we as women, sometimes we'll buy makeup and it's always the wrong color. Oftentimes you're looking too light, too dark, too oily. Was that your first attempt at that color? And I know you said that it pretty much absorbs into the skin. Are you saying that it takes on your color? Because I know they have like 5 different choices. So have you had to choose a different one because of your complexion?
Okay, so now I'm very transparent. And so I think that we have a problem trying to define just what our skin tone is. But a very good friend of mine calls me caramel. It's just so happened that, you know, Atomy has, you know, the collagen that is caramel. And so that's how I chose it. Okay, so it wasn't like, you know, trying to figure it out, because that's, he always said, you're my caramel girl. You're just caramel. And so that's how I came to define my tone skin, my skin tone. And so I started with the caramel, and I just never had to look at anything else. But through this whole process, I realized that what I thought was a whole lot, the skin actually just absorbed it. It was like, it was wanting that. And I took the Absolute and just kind of mixed it all together with the toner and the nurture that it has. And maybe probably in 5 minutes, I took my hand and put it on my face, and I was like, oh, this really absorbs really nicely. So I didn't have to worry about it being on my clothes or anything like that. My mask, which can really not be so nice on a mask. So no, but I do have a very good friend that, you know, basically went through that whole process. Matter of fact, she is here, Camille, and Camille is a physician also. And so she started out with 2 different colors, and chestnut and mocha. And she thought that she was mocha versus chestnut. And so she bought both. And I had chosen chestnut, but then I said to her, it just really doesn't matter which one, because it's just gonna absorb and it's just gonna be nice. And so when she put the mocha on, and this is the one that she thought that would be perfect for her, it was chestnut, which is much lighter than her skin tone, but then darker during the summer, okay, because we tan. And so what you may wear during the winter, which is going to be lighter, and then summer. So you can do chestnut, mocha, but it just really doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You depend and define basically what you want to look like, you know. One day maybe you want to look like chestnut, you want to do mocha, but at the same time, it's all going to be beautiful. It really is. So hopefully that helps you.
Okay, I see that we do have Dr. Camille online. Dr. Camille, it's good to see you. We've talked on the phone before. Do you have a question or you want to add something?
I do want to add, because I just want to thank Dr. Howard Young again for this presentation. And I'm glad I popped on, because I need to listen to her more often. And we've gone through this multiple times. She tells me what to do. I say I'm going to do something different, and I turn around and do it anyway, because she's usually right, like 99.9% right. But in this case, yes, I'm the one between chestnut and mocha. I don't have it on right now, which is why I'm not glowing as she's glowing. And I'm sitting here mad because I'm not using it the way I should. But I have to tell you, one of the top ingredients is titanium dioxide, which I'm sure this also has some level of SPF, but they don't mention that, but it must, because it has titanium dioxide. So when I first used it, I told her I didn't like it. I felt I looked ashy, but the way she described using it is so on point, because until I did it her way, and of course I resisted at first, but until I did it her way of toner, then the the collagen, then the cream and everything on top, I figured because it's tinted, it should be the last thing. It's like makeup. And she's like, no, you're not thinking of it. It's skincare. It's not makeup. And then finally, when I did it the right way, yes, chestnut is more my color. And I'm definitely, Dr. Young, forgive me again for not listening to you, but I'm going to go back to using it because I want my skin to glow like yours. I'm sitting here and I'm mesmerized by how beautiful your skin is looking. And, you know, you're again right. So I say it publicly and unabashedly. I'm going to listen to you more often. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. This has been wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Dr. Camille. And we're going to have you on as a guest speaker talking about something here in the near future. So happy to see you. I see that Isela has a question. Isela, do you have a question for Dr. Young?
Actually, I don't have a question, but I want to add on to it. Now, if you guys see the number 3 and the number 4, I actually bought the number 3, but it was too light for me. So what I'm doing is, because you know the 3 and the 4 are the most sold out ones, I was actually sharing some of that and people like it, so they reordered. And these were my aunts and my mom, so I was sharing with them. So I use the number 3 because it's lighter, like a concealer. So I'll put it like on my chin, under my eyes, and on my forehead. And the other one, I just blend it in. But I definitely want to try the way you're telling me, because I try that. I do, however, use the eye cream, and I think it's the Reset Balm. And I actually, after I put on all my lotions, then I do my makeup, then I go back and put the Reset Balm, which is the best thing ever. And I've gotten lazy. It's like the eye cream, but better because it's in a stick. And I do like my forehead, my crow's feet, and my smile lines, and it's amazing. I love it. I get a lot of compliments, but it's just, I mean, I don't know what to say. It's the best thing ever. I wish they would bring more of that, and I'm just eyeballing every day so I can order all my supplies because it's sold out. Thank you.
Okay, appreciate that, Isela. And Isela, is that Reset Balm in the ATG mall?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay, all right,
it's the best thing ever. So they're using that, I guess, like it's the eye cream, so you don't have to stick your finger on the Absolute. I still have it, but that is just so convenient and easy peasy.
Yes, a lot of our Atomy sisters in Minnesota and Wisconsin, they use that Reset Balm, and they love it. Matter of fact, when you see it run out, that's the reason why. Yes, so I'm gonna just put it up here. For those of you that have not been in the AT.G mall, that is a mall that we have that there's like over 100 products there that we can buy directly from South Korea. Okay, so it's not the South Korean mall, because in their mall, they have over 500 products, but they set this up for us. And like every Thursday, they add new product to it. So if you have never been, look at the top of the screen where your name is, and it'll say AT.G. And then you'll click on that, then click on United States, and then click OK. And then you'll have access to, I think we're a little over 100 products now. But that Reset Balm, I don't know if Mob is going to be on. She does know about the call, but I'm telling you, they have bought up. Anytime you see it run out, I'm going to tell you, they have it. So thank you very much, Isela, for bringing that up. And we're going to go to Sharon Roadmaster, Mon, and Ari. It's probably Ari with the question, because her secretary is kind of quiet.
Yes. Thank you. What Doctor went over was such amazing information, and that will boost our sell up really good. But one thing I like to share is since it come in 3 in a package, right? So I normally get all 8 colors we have because we don't know what skin type it will match our customers. So I will let them try, see if it match. So I will sell all of this separately. I will say this have the pad that comes with it. I will say $20, $20, or this one I would say $22. Which one would you prefer? Even though the whole total with tax will be like maybe $43, because we all can use it all at once because one container lasts 3, 4, 5 months.
That's true.
Right. So we give them option to which one do they like. Normally, if the skin is really, really light, I will ask them to try 2. I will say, why don't you do 3 and 4 together? You can do a custom blend. It will look so smooth, so good when you do that. So they don't feel like, oh, it's cakey, it's dry, it's this, it's that. When you custom blend something 2 together, so they buy 2 different colors. So that's how I do my add-on sale. And they love it. They're like, wow, you match my skin type tone really, really good. Even though I don't really not an expert in makeup or anything like that. I always do a 2 blend together. So yes, thank you, Doc, for bringing that up.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, and that was, I'm glad that you brought that up because you're right. You don't need a whole lot and that will last you a long time. So that's, and so that's the nice thing about Atomy, the products work, they're not so expensive and it lasts for a long period of time.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Sharon Roadmaster.
You're welcome.
Ari.
Yay.
Yes. Okay. Are there any other questions? Anyone have any other questions for our personal own Dr. Cheryl Young? She's ours. Okay. No other questions? That's
I
good.
think I'll ask a question.
Yes.
Yes, Dr. Cheryl, that was great. That was great information. Thank you for sharing that with us. Listen to a little bit of your bio. I understand that you are a bodybuilder.
That's true.
So my question to you is, for those of us, how old can you start bodybuilding?
Okay, well, that's a
And
good
how
question.
old should you not start bodybuilding?
I don't think that there's no restriction or limit as to age. I started at age 50.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Listen, for those of you,
Interesting.
let me share this here. For those of you that have not had the opportunity to see her perform on stage, I'm telling you, she does it with such style and grace. I'm telling you, she's wonderful, and I'm just so happy and so proud that she's on our team.
Awesome. That's amazing. So you've only been bodybuilding for a year. I get it.
Oh, but let me just say, when I was 50, I didn't tell people I was 50. I had this whole thing about 50. And so, I am just happy just to be here. So I will be turning 62 in August.
Wow.
Oh, also, I forgot to share with y'all that she's also in the military. This lady is something else, I'm telling you. Are you a major?
No, I'm a lieutenant colonel.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. She's a lieutenant colonel.
Lieutenant
I forgot.
Colonel.
A lieutenant colonel. So in the Army. So I'm telling you, she is really something. And she's on the products and it keeps her going. I see Chris has a question.
Yes, Dr. Young. First question is, you own the products now. What products are you using? And I noticed in the beginning we said something about your diet. What's the things that you couldn't eat or wouldn't eat right now while you're in training?
Okay, so he said that, but unlike what people think, bodybuilding is really just eating healthy. I eat basically anything that I want other than what I would say junk food. And depending on how close I am to competing will define just what I'm going to stop doing. Okay. And so I'm human. I'm just a little bit different because I don't really get into a whole lot of sweets like a lot of my other friends who do bodybuilding. So my everyday meal is fish. I don't eat chicken. I eat venison. I have turkey. I like vegetables. I love fruits. My next show coming up is in 3 weeks. And so what will leave is my fruits because of the natural sugars. But my meal is basically every day. You didn't hear me say anything about bread. So that's kind of like a no-no, especially when it's close to your show. But before, let's just say you're 10, 12, 15 weeks out, you can have bread. It just makes you work a little bit harder in the gym to get rid of all that flour, carbs.
So what you're saying is basically, not that I'm going to start bodybuilding, but the carbs from bread and stuff and sugars, that's a no-no period, right?
Well, no, I think that I say in moderation.
Moderation,
But
okay.
in moderation, I have, sweets sometimes, but that's just not my cheat day for food is Chipotle and Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Okay, so going back, you asked me a question about the products that I have for Atomy that I use. I like, every day the Him. I also have their probiotics. I use their detergent for my clothes. See, what else do I have here? Of course, the collagen, the absolute. I have, and then also I like the vitamin C in the pack. So I have that. I have a lot because I like trying things.
Right.
And there's not anything that I purchased that I want to send back to them.
Okay. Yes, and my final question is, your birthday is in August. Could you say when?
The 10th.
Okay, Leo.
That's right.
Yes. I was asking, my birthday is August the 18th, so, thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Chris. I see that Sharon Roadmaster, Mon, and Ari have a question. They got their hand raised.
Yes. Dr. Young.
Yes.
Hey, thank you so much for sharing the great information with us. What you just said about, all the products that you do use with Atomy, that's amazing. First thing first, you mentioned Him. And then of course, you mentioned the color food vitamin C.
Right.
And while we're on this call, believe it or not, we got a customer that just called us and order 8 boxes of Him and 10 boxes of color food vitamin C.
Wow.
Now, this customer, actually there's 2 of them, that only one person called, but they usually order every other month. So that's why with Atomy, the product works. Customer will come back if we introduce them to the right way, if we share with them the information, especially invite them to a Zoom call like this, where they would hear from other people, not just us.
Right.
It takes time to invite people. Some people come in much faster than others. I know I have customers that I invite every week. It's been 6 months. It's been 3 years and they haven't even tried to get on yet. But there's great testimony here, and thank you so much, Dr. Young, for being here. Everybody, I mean, if you're not taking notes right now, I know this is recorded. We're gonna be able to share this out to people. So Thank you so much. I appreciate you and thank you, everybody.
Thank
All right,
you.
thank you very much, Sharon Roadmaster. Mon. That's Mon.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Okay, so that looked like that's all the questions. I don't see any hands raised. We just want to thank any comments? Is someone talking? Someone comment?
Well, I think that's me.
Oh. Did you want to say some more?
Okay, for those that are having problems spelling and maybe not, because Master Sharon, what is her?
Sharon Rose Master Arby?
Yes. And she, really I had never thought about blending the collagen, but however, I get a lot of sales only because of the fact that, especially with the skin products, people think that more is better, and it's not. It's just that you just got too much on, okay? And so when I started to tell them, okay, although the product I don't think is so expensive, and I have to kind of stop saying it because people can't maybe cannot afford even $30. But either way, let's just say the product is $38, just like the collagen. The collagen is $40, and then you get these other two refills. And so, but when I break it down and say you're only paying $40 and you're getting enough really for probably 2 or 3 years, depending on how you put it on your face.
Wow.
So it sells just like that because the consumer has to see, how this works and how it's not gonna be an every 30-day product, because it's not from the skin side of it. So we want people to really get healthy with their skin, look good, feel good, rejuvenate themselves, and look like they're 20.
Oh my goodness.
I'm done.
Good. All right. Okay.
All right.
Anyone else? Anyone want to throw a question in there real quick? Okay. All right. So we got about 8 minutes left. Sharon, if you want, I can do a quick overview of the Po Man special. So let's do that. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do the Po Man special. For those of you that's never heard it, and why I came up with it is this. You got people out there spending $250 on Air Nikes, Gucci bag, red bottom shoes, and haven't spent one dime on their health. So they don't act like they're poor, they act like they're Po. So since they act like that, I had to come up with the Po Man special. So here's a quick overview of it. There's 3 products. First is going to be Atomy's Color Food Vitamin C. Now you notice I said Color Food Vitamin C, right? Because see, if you just want vitamin C, you can go to the gas station and get that. All right. But if you want Atomy's Color Food Vitamin C, then you have to come to Atomy. As you can see, it's only $19. And it's made from 7 yellow fruits, 2 red fruits. There's 90 sticks coming there. So that means it's going to last you 3 months, taking one a day. It is 500 milligrams. And just to go over some of the things that's in it that really turns me on, you got a tangerine concentrate, pomegranate extract powder. You got chicory root extract. You got turmeric extract. Ladies and gentlemen, that's some good stuff to come with your vitamin C, Color Food Vitamin C, that is. Next, we're going to go to Atomy's 100% pure spirulina, $21.50. As you can see, it has 120 capsules in it. As you can see, you take 2 a day, so it's going to last you 2 months. That means it's only costing you $10 and some change a month. So why is this product so special? Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if there was only one food that you could eat on the planet Earth, it would be spirulina. Why? Because it is so full. It has so much. Look at these green boxes right here. Listen, it has 18 types of amino acids, 15 types of fatty acids, 13 types of minerals, 12 types of vitamins, 5 types of antioxidants. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why when the United Nations go around the world, when people are starving, they give them this, because see, when you're starving, when you don't have the proper nutrients in your body is out of balance. So when you put the proper nutrients in your body is in balance. It's just like, for example, children in school. Those kids that they say that they're bad, they're not really bad, because of the food that they're eating, because they're not getting the right nutrients. That's why they got them on all these medications, ADH and all those different things. You give that child some good nutrients, and I tell you what, they won't be putting those drugs in the body. And then our last product is Atomy's vitamin B complex. As you can see, it's only $20. As you can see, there's 90 capsules in it. You take one a day, it's gonna last 3 months. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. When I first came into this company and I saw that we had a B complex, I was so happy. So what the complex is, it's the family of 8 Bs. So you got B1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 7, 5, the B complex. But then I kept reading, I'm like, what is this? Organic fruit blend, apple, blueberry, cranberry, organic vegetable blend, tomato, carrot, beet, organic green veggie blend, spinach, broccoli, kale. This has been the last superstar for the last 20 years. I get all this and it's still $20. Oh my goodness. But let me tell you something. Hold on. Go on your site so that you can see what, these are just some of the things that these B vitamins do for you. They're very important, but let's just go down here to the part here that I really like. Oh, here we go. You know, a lot of people go to doctor to get a B12 shot, right? For energy and so forth. Let me tell you, you're not a pin cushion. You don't need a shot. You need the family of 8 Bs. Now watch this. So they go to doctor to get the shot. The US recommended daily allowance is 2.4. Atomy has 24. That is 1,000%. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, for the things that we're doing, especially dealing in the midst of this pandemic, the pollutions in the water, the foods, the toxins in the foods, on the foods, all the fake food that's out here, we need to do our very best to get these various products into our body. And let me also, I want to share something else with you. These vitamins, they are so important, okay? So important. We have to have them in our body, because if we do not, then we're dealing with something, the most common vitamin B deficiency symptoms. How about dizziness, pale skin, muscle weakness, tingling and numbness, a smooth inflamed tongue, mood swings, huh? See, some of y'all think people just got an attitude. No, they just need some B's. Change in the vision, huh? How about forgetting, man, where did I put them keys, huh? Dry skin or cracked lips, heart palpitations or shortness of breath, persistent headaches, constipation or diarrhea, mouth ulcers or canker sores, halitosis, also known as bad breath. See, you want a mint. You want to take a mint to kill that dragon. No, you need some B complex so that you can deal with the situation properly. So ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, that whole Po Man special is only $60.50. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, you got $60.50. It's just like Jake says, you know, you can get it. Look in between the cushions in the couch. You can find $60.50, huh? So ladies and gentlemen, listen, concentrate on putting these nutrients in your body. It is a biblical teaching. You work a field for 6 years. The 7th year, you let it rest. Ain't nobody letting nothing rest in America, okay? So that's why the foods, they don't have the vitamins and minerals, because the soil is depleted. So thank you very much, and turn it back over to you, Sales Master Sharon Wilson.
All right, thank you, Mike, Uncle Mike, and Dr. Cheryl Young. Thank you so much for sharing this evening. We appreciate you so much. And also Dr. Camille, we appreciate you all being on. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you. And I know that you enjoyed it. And so, you know, we definitely thank you for your comments and your encouragement, and invite someone. Share these testimonies, share these products. And I'm telling you, people's lives are being changed every single day. Thank you so much. And at this time, Mr. Jacob, final words, and we will have dismissal. Thomas Jacob, where you at?
Yes,
Okay,
Okay.
there you are.
good. Dr. Young, that was an outstanding presentation. I'm glad you got a chance to meet Uncle Mike on your journey to health and wellness. We appreciate everything you said. We're going to take very good notes, and we enjoy the opportunity and hope to see you real soon in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank
Okay.
you.
God bless. Back to you, Cheryl.
All
Sales
right,
manager.
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Chris, let's close it out. And just a quick reminder, I think next week is 4th of July, correct?
It's
Yes.
coming up.
Yes.
Yes, we want you to enjoy your family, and we'll see you back the week after. All right, take it away.
Okay, great meeting, everyone. Company motto, are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
Cherish.
Cherish
Faith, vision,
Vision.
follow the faith, serve with humility.
All right, good night, everyone. Thank you.
Night.
Everybody have a great week.
All right.
Beautiful guy over there.
All right.